Hey Pokemon trainers, welcome to Training Riolu. My name is Roy, and today we are shiny hunting Latios once again. Hopefully we can get this guy. Yesterday, yesterday we shiny hunted Latios, and we've been doing this for about 6 days now. We are on the so we've hunted for about 12 hours, and now we're gonna be into the 13th and 14th hour, I believe. So let's try and get this guy. Hopefully we can make it pop up. But yeah, I don't know. This one's taking a little bit longer than Terrakion so far. I think we got Terrakion on the 4th or 5th episode when we were shiny hunting Terrakion. So I'd imagine it's fairly similar with these shinies. What's up, Snapesy Hollow? Welcome to the chat, man. Happy Saturday. It's the weekend. What are you doing this weekend, man? You got anything cool going on? I am curious, like, because after yesterday, QLF was just asking, like, hey, did we save this in the right place? And I'm not sure if there's a special grind some games. Okay, heck yeah, that's what's up. I'm gonna probably try to get through JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Uh, Dio is back where I'm at now, and they're heading to Egypt to try and find him. But yeah, after the stream yesterday, QLF and Necrotio were kind of questioning whether or not Latios is saved correctly. I'm not sure if that's a thing, but I've been considering maybe popping into my backup file just to reset this. Okay. And what I was also considering was that if we go into the backup file, I'd be able to collect the rewards for the ranked A in last season, and then maybe do some ranked battles and stuff like that. So I've been considering that just to break up a little bit of the monotony of the shiny hunt. But I don't I was considering that, but I think we keep going. But yeah, it looks right. I think we've been doing it right. Because it seems to spawn in when we go up the elevator. It just seems to be spawning in the same spot, and I think that's kind of weird. I didn't really notice that until yesterday. Okay, cool. Seen other people doing the same thing, and they've gotten the shiny. Yeah, I just looked up the Verizian hunt, and I saw that you have to run around the pole. You like beat the throws. You run around the pole for like 1,000 calories, and then you check on it, and that's the hunt. I was like, man, that sucks. It only spawns the moment you go up. Yeah, it's just strange that it keeps spawning in the same spot, right? Like, I think that's odd. I feel like I've seen it spawn on like the left side of the platform that it's on, but ever since QLF mentioned anything, it seems like it's spawning in the same spot, or it looks like it's spawning in the same spot. But I don't know if that makes a difference. I just thought that was kind of a weird coincidence. Like, oh shit, man! Like, it is spawning in the same spot. Yeah. But yeah, that was pretty funny. So, I know Pokopia is going to be coming out in I think March this year, and that's probably something that we'll play. Um, I got some like Nintendo gift cards for Christmas, and we'll probably buy. I think I'm gonna buy Pokopia on my roommate's Switch, and then just share it to my Switch One, so that way we could play it here. I think that will work, and we should be able to play the full game just by sharing it. So that's something that's going to come down the pipeline too. I was thinking about like all the things we could do just in streaming while we're trying to get subscribers and stuff like that. But yeah, I think that'd be kind of cool. Oh, what's up, Dialga? Welcome to the chat, man. I'm glad you're here. How's your? Are you ready for your weekend? It's Saturday. I went and watered my plants after drinking coffee. I got a couple of cups of coffee, and I was like, "Yo, I'm gonna stream earlier today. We're gonna get on the ball. We're gonna shiny hunt this Latios. If we get shiny Latios, I feel like maybe we do 2 streams today, and do some ranked battle. I'm itching to do ranked battles. I don't know what's going on. I know that like if I take some time and earn some Poke dollars, I could get more like vitamins and ways to build teams and stuff like that. So I think that'd be kind of cool. That'd be a good idea. Maybe build up like Excadrill would be a cool one. Maybe build up like Terrakion. Trying to get rank 20 in PvP in Pokemon Go. Still 4th Pikachu. And just got a shiny Magikarp. Okay. I wonder what the stats are on that Magikarp. Or I think in PvP, when you collect Pokemon, they're like guaranteed like 70% or higher, I think. I'm doing Roblox. Oh, you're building your tornado still? In tornado chasing? Is that the game that you were building the other day? Because that was really cool. I really liked that. That you were like building the animation for tornadoes and looking up and trying to figure that out. That was pretty neat. Are you looking for the Luchachu? Picador? The Lucha Picador? I know I have a friend whose boyfriend got like a 98% Luchador Pikachu. It was almost a Shundo Magikarp. Yo. Yo, is that? Do you have like your army of Gyarados right now? Like you're ready to like take on an armada of shiny Gyarados? Yeah, I was making a tornado chasing, but I'm doing another game playing it. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. That's fun too. Yeah, that's fun too, man. Well, that's awesome, Dialga. I hope you get all the details of tornadoes and learn the ins and outs of what makes a tornado tick. And I hope you beat the game and learn a lot. It seems like that's the point, right? The point of tornado chasing is to like figure out the phenomenon. I know like in tornadoes or what was it called? Man, there's a movie that just came out that was like a sequel to, what was it called? Is it called Tornadoes? Twisters. Twister, and then Twisters, right? Twister, they're trying to learn about tornadoes so that they could like get more information. And then in Twisters, I think they were trying to find a way to like stop the tornado, use the technology, the Dorothy technology to like disperse the tornado, I think is what they were trying to do in Twisters. I have 20 Hundo Gyarados. Yo, that's, yeah, your Armada, right? Yo. 20 Hundo Gyarados and 2 Hundo Magikarps in Pokemon Go. That's what's up, dude. That's what's up. I got a Shundo Gyarados from a research task. I got a Magikarp. It was shining. It was like 144 CP, and I was like, "Oh, this is pretty cool. Like, is this the one?" You know, like I was like, questioning it, and then I like caught it in a ball and checked its. I rated it, and it was like full 100% Gyarados, and I was like, "Oh my god, it's a Shundo Magikarp!" So I made it my buddy right away, like as soon as I could. Oh, what's up, Moondrop? Welcome to the chat, dude. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, so I named it. I think it was a male Magikarp. So I named it Lance, and I had Lance as my buddy. I made it my Mega. It's like the Shundo Gyarados, but I also have a pretty massive Gyarados and Magikarp army in Pokemon Go. And yeah, Twisters, I think was a pretty fun movie. Like very the beginning of the movie was pretty traumatic with like the deaths of friends and stuff like that, like very intense. But yeah, it was a pretty good movie, I think, for the most part. I enjoyed it. I got to see. I was at the time I had a girlfriend. I was dating someone, and we went and saw the movie together. And it was a really fun movie, and we enjoyed it. And so we talked about it afterwards and stuff like that. It was a good time. I think the experience was a good enough experience to enjoy the movie. The last movie that I think I went to was Wicked for Good. And I think I enjoyed Wicked better than the second movie. But I also had a good experience watching Wicked for Good. It was cool because a lot of the theories that I had, because I hadn't seen the play, a lot of the theories that I had came true. Like I theorized that the wizard was Elphaba's dad. And that seemed pretty apparent. Like there was a lot of signaling, like this is her dad. And so I theorized that, and that became true. And I think the lion, the scarecrow, and the Tin Man, I figured those out in the first movie. I used to have a Shundo Magikarp from a random task on my old 2016 Pokemon Go account before the game updated and messed it up. With the login, and I lost the info, lost the account, and lost 990 hundos from raids. Whoo! And you went back to Pokemon Go after that. That's you got guts. We like guts. I know it was a lie, dude. Yeah, that's not how therapists will behave. So it wasn't something that I took seriously. I figure something's going on. But when you come into the chat with the things that you're feeling and the things that you're angry about, I think the best way to handle the things going on, Moon, is to talk to somebody. There's people out there that can help, and I really do hope that you take my advice in that, at least, because I'm not somebody that could help your anger issues. The people in the chat are going to be, you're one of the people in the chat to share Pokemon information and things about Pokemon, and we're there to support each other and be here for each other. And I feel like let's keep the positivity going, in the chat. Let's keep the Discord positive and full of hope and support and ambition for what people want to do. And that really gets stifled when there's anger or distaste or arguments and stuff like that. So yeah, the Discord's a good place for the community, for building community. So nothing to be sorry about, man. Like I'm not angry. I figured what you were saying wasn't true, and you know, there's going to be people who lie, and there's going to be people who say things, and that it's part of life. But yo, for real, dude, like you've expressed some serious concerns and some serious things that are going on with you. Please, 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 please seek out somebody who could help you. All right, like I know the idea of seeing a therapist and them getting angry at you is something that you created and made up. Yep, I get that. And that's typically not how that goes. You know, I imagine that's like a movie scene playing out. But normally the people who have degrees have the ability to help with those things. They're made for helping you figure out how to deal with the things that you don't know how to deal with. I'm not made for that. The people in Discord aren't made for that. So please, man, find somebody that can help you, okay? Like, man, when you came into the chat, I noticed you were very, very kind. I think there's this base level of who you are, like this kind, very, you know, and like you draw, you're like willing, you're very friendly. All these things came out when you first joined the chat, and I think at the base level that's probably who you are, you know. So when you have that anger and those things built up, it's that gets in the way of who you can be and who you want to be, I think. So please reach out to somebody, a therapist or a social worker or a psychiatrist, a doctor, somebody that can help you find the right resources for that, okay? Yeah, I made a new account. My old one, I put so much money in it, and I rated so much, I was level 50. Dang. Level 52. I'm still sad about it, but I'm happy with this count I have right now. Okay. Yeah, dude, it is a lot of work that you put into Pokemon Go. And I like Pokemon Go because it's like this huge community of people that don't play Pokemon traditionally, right? Like, there's a lot of people in Pokemon Go who don't know about like all the mega evolutions that came out in Legends EA. And there's probably, you know what I mean? There's probably like a lot of people that are going to discover all this stuff from Pokemon Go, and that's a really cool community because they're like eager typically to learn about Pokemon or to hear about Pokemon and stuff like that. But yeah, it's really, really cool. I like Pokemon Go because it gets you out of the house, it gets you around people, it gets you like I've made so many friends in Pokemon Go, it's insane. I've found love from Pokemon Go at one point or another. And yo, it's an incredible way to like get out and meet people and like interact with community and find a shared experience with other people. Pokemon Go is pretty cool, man. I love it. I remember one time I found a shiny Litleo in Violet. Never saved then. My data just keeps going wrong, just like in Scarlet with my first Weavile I lost. But hey, I gained a new shiny Weavile in Violet. Okay, heck yeah. I haven't drawn anything in a while. Yeah, no worries, man. I started drawing that one drawing for that of Simisear and Riolu, and I think about it every night, and I haven't gotten back to it. So I sometimes you hit a wall when you're drawing, you know, and it's okay because you can come back to it at any point in time. It was thousands and thousands I poured into it, but since I started over, I didn't really care. Really enjoy the game even if I lost so much stuff and friends on that account. Yeah. Yo, same, right? Like I have I haven't lost my account, but I've put in a lot of effort and and money into that account, and I have a bunch of like I have 20 something shundos, 24 shundos I want to say in Pokemon Go, which I don't know too many people that have like legitimately gotten that many shundos. But yeah, my first shundo was like a shundo Zapdos, and then I got a shundo Lucario and a shundo Marowak, and I sat on 3 shundos for a really long time, and then I started getting like a lot more. And the game is so much fun. Like, it's fun to raid there, it's fun to meet people, it's fun to play. Like, the game has its issues, but I feel like the experience that I've had from Pokemon Go has been like heartwarming and joyful for the most part. So I'll keep coming back to it. um right now I can't play. I got to get my phone back up and running, and I will be able to get back into Pokemon Go. So I might have some more videos when uh, and create content from Pokemon Go when I'm back into it, and maybe some how-to videos and things like that for new players. But yeah, it's cool, man. I love Pokemon Go. It's fun talking about the news because that's one way to keep up with it. But yeah, I need, I want to play again, but I will eventually. I know, like, I have a big group of friends from Pokemon Go, and we don't talk as much often. I had a friend come over from Pokemon Go who watches football, and so I got to hang out with him. And then a few of my friends played Legends of Arceus from Pokemon Go, and we had a couple nights where we like played Pokemon Go together, and that was pretty fun. But yeah, like Pokemon Go is pretty steady, and so like every week there's something to do, and so I haven't had a chance to like do things with them as regularly, and I miss my friends. It'd be cool to see them more often, but I think getting Pokemon Go would be the way to do that. So I'll look forward to that. We'll make a triumphant return. But in the meantime, I really want to get this shiny Latios, you know? I want to get this boy. Let's get that minty green fellow. I feel like 13 hours into this, we should definitely have it. But yeah, we're 22 minutes into the stream, so hopefully we can get it. We could catch it. We could go do some ranked battles or something. I'll be upset next year having most of my friends gone. Yeah, it's interesting, man. I know life tip, like, I think when I was younger I felt the same way, right? Like um it like friendship meant to me. I think I felt that way when I was younger. I understand now, but that's just the way that life goes. Like, everything is impermanent. Nothing has permanence, right? Eventually, we are all, and I know this sounds, I don't mean this in like a way, I don't mean this to be grotesque. Like, this is not, I don't mean this grotesquely or bad or in any way. What I mean is everything ends, right? Our lives end, relationships end, like stories end, right? Like, there's nothing that has permanence. Everything ends. So figuring out that is kind of powerful, and then figuring out how to deal with that is even more powerful. So knowing that everything ends and having like a plan for how things could end healthy and good is powerful. I think, I think it would be like in relationships, right? Like boyfriend and girlfriend, right? Like, starting out, just figuring each other out. I think something that's powerful and would be healthy in relationships is discovering and having conversations about what your values are, like who you are, what values you live by, and understanding each other's values, because there's going to be some values that you want in your life and there's going to be some values that you don't want. But another like really powerful conversation is going to be like, how, if things were to end, like if things were to end, how could we go about ending things in a healthy way, right? Like in a positive way. Like, would we want to be friends after, if our relationship ever ended? If our relationship like lasted until we died, how would we deal with that? If you died, like what would you need me to do? How could I carry on your legacy or your tradition? That's a powerful conversation to have. It's healthy, because we're not staying alive. we're not going to make it out of here, you know? And I don't, like, again, it's not something that's grotesque. It's just the reality of the situation is, you know, we could plan for the inevitability of things ending. And that's something that's a healthy thing to do. Yeah, but I just got back to my friend after not seeing him for 4 years, and now that just got back to seeing him. He's upset to see him. It's upsetting to see him gone. Just like, again, yeah, there's impermanence in relationships and friendships. It's part of life. I that might not speak to you, you know, you might not feel that that's acknowledging what you're going through. But if you take a step back and look at situations, if you look towards the future, people are going to be in and out of your life regularly. Okay. Yeah, man, it's wild. Yeah. Life is wild, and it's cool to have plans for how wild life can be. Sometimes things are going to happen that are out of your control. But yeah, again, we're shiny hunting Latios. This is a place of future support and friendly conversations and good vibes. So Moondrop, I know you like listening to Alan Wake. It's calming and relaxing. And if you feel like you're spinning and you're having a tough time, maybe take a break and go and listen to some cool music so that you can, you know, clear your mind and come back to the world ready, charged up and ready to go. I can't help you. I don't know how to like make you feel better. It's not something I have the power to do. But you do. You have that power, and you could definitely do that, dude. Some in-game coding in Pokemon Go is leaked. That Shadow Greninja is in the code. Shadow Greninja would be sick, dude. Like, I know, like, Shadow Pokemon, it seems like they're weaker defensively, but having like a power, like even more powerful Greninja attacker, it's fast. It's like, man, if you could overpower Greninja in PvP has always been pretty powerful. So having a Shadow Greninja would be insane as a PvP Pokemon. Yo, that's insane. I do like Greninja. I really like the costumes in Pokemon Go. And Froakie gets a little like witch hat on its eyeball, on top of its eyeball. Yo, it's so cute. And then when you evolve Greninja, it's like it gets that witch hat and it stays on top. Yo, that's so sick looking. The shiny Greninja with the witch hat is sick, dude. That looks so cool. Night shift shortly. Oh man, what's up, QLF? Welcome to this chat. I'm glad you're here, and I'll be sad to see you go. But I hope you have an awesome night shift, dude. How's your day been? How is the Netherlands treating you today? This fine Saturday that you're heading into the night for. if we can get I was thinking too, if we can get shiny Latios quickly, we'll finish out the 2-hour stream. And then I was thinking, if we get shiny Latios, then we could probably come back. I'll probably come back and do some ranked battles just to get to rank A. But yeah, I want to collect all the rewards from ranked battles. We got to rank A in one episode. It was we got the 5-star Latios. It's been chill but cold. Oh, okay. Now it's getting extreme cold, and I work as a security guard at the club. So you're outside. Oh, dude. Oh, I hope you get like that. Okay, yo. So I imagine you getting ready for work, right? You have to have like the first layer, and it's got to be like a under layer that's like tight to the skin, and maybe can keep like some thermal energy, and then like an overlayer that goes over the like thermal first layer, just to like insulate everything, and then I'd say like another jacket over like the insulation, and then that might keep your body heat inside, but like some magical gloves that keep your hands and fingers warm, and that you could use for your phone and stuff like that. Everyone at home is sick, and I'm the next. Oh no, you're doomed to be sick, dude. I hope you beat it. I hope like all the germs are flying at you, and you're like, and you're like doing some Matrix moves, like and none of the germs will hit you, dude. That's what I hope. My girlfriend has lucky hundo witch hat Greninja from me, from a random trade that went lucky. It's just a lucky hundo. It's not the shiny. Okay. So Rowlet's little like top hat that he gets on my birthday, my friend's birthday, our birthday, me and my friend's birthday, we were all at breakfast together, and there was a trade that happened in Pokemon Go, and somebody traded a shiny Rowlet with the hat, shiny Rowlet, to somebody else, and it was a lucky trade. It was guaranteed lucky, and it went Shundo, dude. It went lucky. It was a Shundo Rowlet hat, and so she has the costume Decidui. That's a Shundo now. I have 3 sweaters, 3 t-shirts, 3 pants. Oh dang, and some gloves and a good jacket. Yo, okay, you gonna stay toasty? Yeah, the cold isn't helping with the sickness. Did the temperature just like change rapidly? Is that why people are getting sick? Because I know like usually when the weather changes, the flu starts coming around. Viruses are like, yo, what's up? I've been here hanging out hanging out in the warm, and now that it's cold, I get to float around. Yo, viruses are wild. I hope I get the shiny today too, man. Yo, I feel like it's got to come quickly. I don't know what to say. I was expecting it to be around at 10 hours, and now I just my whole perspective of what's going on with these shinies is shattered. My RNG is not with us. We haven't gotten the shiny Latios. And after expectations were met with Terrakion, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say about Latios. Quaxley salute. Yes, from normal code to code yellow, red, snowing. Dang, dude. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm sorry that people got sick, dude. Temperature, yo, this has been like a really strange winter. It stayed warm here most of the winter, and it's warm now, but we got dumped on with snow. It was like someone shook up a snow globe, and then like all the big chunks, they were floating too, like big chunks of snow were just like floating down to the ground, and it stuck for the most part. I went and shoveled that day. Like when they were all coming down, I sent Bolts' Discord. I sent a video like, Bolts, dude, you made it happen. But it was like we were living in a snow globe for a night, and so I shoveled, and as I shoveled, the snow like the walk, I was shoveled the walk, and as I was shoveling, like, so I was shoveling, and the snow behind me was like sticking to the ground. So it didn't do, effectively, it didn't do much. Like, it just moved some of the snow as the snow was already piling up behind me. So it was like, dang, dude, I couldn't have like made a difference, you know? But no, yeah, it was wild. So in the morning we had to shovel that out, and it's been warm ever since. So the snow that piled on the ground is all in the grass, and everybody's got snow everywhere, but the like, it's warmed up. The roads are fine. It's like, yo, we need to make this a winter wonderland here. And so that's all we got. That was it. So just the one snow globe night, and that's all we got for snow so far. I do have 2 Shundo costume Pikachus from GoFest. Was it the one with the tiaras? I got a green tiara GoFest Pikachu too. Max to level 50? Hell yeah. Same here? Okay, yeah, dude. I never shovel the snow because it's going away on its own. And never snowing that much. Yo, as soon as it started snowing, I was like, I want to shovel. Bolts has been talking about it. Yo, what's up? Yo, what's up, Caden? What's going on, dude? Yo, as soon as it snowed, I was like, I want to shovel. I want to get out there. It hasn't snowed the whole season. I wanted to get out there and shovel. And so I shoveled up, and it was funny because like the snow kept like landing as I was shoveling. I didn't make a lick of difference. So that was hella funny, dude. Caden, how you doing, man? Are you gonna be raiding here in an hour for Fusion Kyurem? That's funny. I don't think a lot. I see Hi Coop in the chat. Not a lot of people know me as Coop here on the channel, so that's hella funny, dude. That's awesome. That Koopa is my Pokemon Go name. So like a lot of friends and people that play Pokemon Go with me know me as Koopa. Oh, you're going with Candace? Yo, that's awesome. Well, I wish I was joining you, but not yet. I don't have Pokemon Go yet. Hate the cold. Can't wait for summer again. Yo, I don't get to wear hoodies during the summer. I see you shovel while snow. Yeah, the snow came out, and I was like armed to the teeth with the shovel, dude. Dude, that's awesome, though. Tell Candace I said hello. I know that because of Nintendo account. Okay. She used her lucky trick in on Ashton. Hell yeah. Okay, I hope you guys get some good trades out of that. I know I'm working on it. The channel's we're at 100 and we're close to 175 subscribers. So I need to get to 500 in order to be able to apply to be partners with YouTube. So once I'm partners with YouTube, we'll get going on the channel. I'll be back in Pokemon Go, and yo, it's that's what I'm doing. I'm working it. I'm building the empire. So I will be back. Just that all depends on how fast subscribers come. So hey, if you're watching and you aren't subscribed, feel free to subscribe to the channel. I'd love the support. I know when we get to 500 subscribers and when we're partners with YouTube, I'm gonna be this channel is gonna have a ton of different segments, and we're gonna do some weekly stuff, and we'll probably cut back on streaming so much and have a bunch of different stuff going on for the channel. So it's gonna be pretty sweet. I stopped Pokemon Go because I'm not paying for my phone bill right now. Like I just don't have an income at this point. So I'm trying to build up the channel so that we can get the income going, the money flowing. and then I'll be back. So that's how that's gonna work for me. But it is, yeah, it's wild. This is a I've been pretty passionate about this, so it's been fun. You wear hoodies all year round? Yo, it must not get too hot there. No, it's okay. I'm not. No shame, baby. You know, no shame in the game. I'd rather do this than it seems like the last few jobs that I've had working for someone else is just it's not working out. I'm a great employee. I'm passionate about the things that I get into. So I'd rather put that effort towards myself than a company that's not going to appreciate me or, you know, pay me what I'm worth or, you know, things like that. So this is it. I wear jeans all year round. Yeah, that's true. I'm wearing jeans right now. Yo, W jeans. W jeans, baby. I live the jeans life. Yo, Caden, should I like invest in different leg wear? Is there something that's more like you'd expect, like better? Like is there should I wear like workout pants or like a tracksuit? A tracksuit, or should I wear like something? What kind of pants wear should I wear? Because sweatpants, I should wear sweatpants. Okay. In the summer, I don't think I could wear. Yo, I wear jeans. Yeah, jeans maybe. That's what's up. I wear jeans all the time. I'm wearing jeans right now. But man, sweatpants in the summer, that would be wild. I can't. It's already pretty toasty with jeans. It's so nice to finally be a coach. Oh, dude, hell yeah. You get to wear sweatpants every day? Yo. Yo, that's awesome, dude. Congrats, Caden, on being a coach. I'm glad you made it. I know you were helping out with the team in different roles, and now you're a coach, dude. That's awesome. I love my hoodies. I wear shorts and hoodies all year round. I nearly own any pair of pants or jeans, and I own like 5 pairs of pants. The rest are shorts and t-shirts and hoodies. Yeah, so my jam is like t-shirts. I'll wear t-shirts that just like represent like things that I love, you know. I got a few X-Men shirts. I've got some Pokemon shirts. I need to go back to work, man. Have a great stream. I'll watch it back when I'm home. Okay, yeah, hopefully we get the shiny today. Thanks, QLF, dude. I hope you have a good work day. I'll see you soon, man. Yeah, I usually just wear shirts that like represent me. Things that I love to watch and good conversation starters, I feel like. But yeah, there's points in time where people will just be like, yo, great shirt or cool shirt. You know, I get some neat compliments on my shirts. But yeah, I probably should dress more adult like. But yeah, I don't know. It is what it is, man. I don't mind. I don't think I should do anything. I do what I like, and it's been a good life for me that way. Necrotio, welcome to the chat, my dude. 10 degrees today, and I was in shorts and a hoodie, flip-flops, and it wasn't cold. Snapesy, that's wild. Necrotio is a conversation starter. Just all around, your personality brings the conversation. Got the style with the GoFest shirts? Yo, those shirts, I love the designs on the GoFest shirts. Pokemon Go puts out some great merch. It's like, yo, Caden, I gotta show you, my brother made me a shirt. I'll have to show it to you later. My brother made me a Training Riolu shirt. It's pretty awesome. Necrotio is the conversation start, dude. Necrotio, there's days where you'll you go off, dude. You have like the most things to say, and the like you're telling me about everything you possibly can. Like that's typically how our conversations go. Is like you just have a lot to tell me. That's typically how it goes. It is weird to see you like lethargic in the chat, because knowing you out in the real world, like usually I guess what's a good way to like a good way to say it would be like you have like a motor mouth, right? Like it's something that I don't mean that in a bad way, but like you just say the things that come to your mind. So it is weird to see you like lethargic in the chat. Yeah, awesome. Whenever you have time, you should send it to our Pokemon Go chat. Okay, yeah, I will. Nah, screw being an adult on how you dress at times. Embrace your inner childhood and with the graphic tees all day. Yeah, that's what I do, dude. Yeah, I said should, like I should dress, but no, I'm gonna just do what I want. I could dress. That's true. I could dress like more adult, more, prim and proper. I could do that, but I don't. I tend to just speak whatever's on my mind. Yeah. Yo, that's typically like that's what I'm used to. So it is a much different you in the chat when you're here sometimes, because it's like this lethargic version of you, and I'm not used to it. But it's interesting. There's I think at a keyboard, or I think at your phone, you're a much different person than who I get to like spend time with in real life. So it is cool to see the dynamic. I guess that's true for all of us though, right? Like we all get to be behind a keyboard and say the things that are going on. Gonna get ready to head out. Yo, you guys, I hope you guys all get Shundos. I hope you get a Shundo Reshiram. I hope Candace gets a Shundo Zekrom, and I hope Ash gets the Shundo Kyurem. Gamble on the same game last night. Gamble on the same game as last night. Yeah. Is that still going? You're going heavy on the Roblox gamble? I wish you luck, man. I hope you get the thing. You said you got the 1 out of like 2 billion. That's insane. 2 billion is an incredible number. You're not going out today? Okay. Yeah, like I don't think I haven't seen anything about the Kyurem, Reshiram, or Zekrom getting backgrounds in Pokemon Go, which would be cool. Like if they did the January backgrounds on Kyurem and Zekrom, I feel like fusing that with one of the black and white Kyurems would have been pretty incredible. 1 in 1.73 billion. My bad. Yeah, that's crazy though. Because the 0.73 is like a million, 73 million, right? That's insane. Look at the server. Look at the server. I think Benji was saying something a second ago. Quaxley, salute. Pixelation. 1 in 1 billion. I don't know what's attacking us. That's kind of funny. Same. I could dress like an adult man. Should. But most of the time, I'm lazy and chill, relaxing clothes and not giving a crap. But when I dress up, I'm in a suit. Yeah, me too. Like, I love dressing up. Like, it is a lot of fun to, like, wear a suit, a tie, and like, get the jacket, look sharp. Like, the nice, like, linen, like, look. I feel like when I wear a suit, it looks good. But in my opinion, like, the way, when I dress up like that, it needs to be an occasion. And I feel comfortable wearing that stuff. You know, I wear when I wear a suit, I feel comfortable wearing a suit because I know it looks good. I know I'll typically like get my hair cut, you know, shave up my face and look, you know, trim everything up, and when I put on a suit, it needs to be for a purpose. There's some sort of reason. I'm a teen, so no standards for now. I mean, right? Yo, hopefully, you know, hopefully for everybody, you guys just do the things that you want to do, and you get to live a happy life. That's what is important to me. Living a happy life. So that's that's what I hope everybody does. I hope when there's that special occasion, you dress up, you wear that cool suit. I hope when there's, you know, when you're relaxing and when you're chilling, the things that you wear look like the things that you want to wear. You know, like that's life. That's a life worth living. The other day I was talking to my mom, and she was like telling my dad that he needs to wear like button-up shirts or something like that. I was like, what the heck? Like my dad likes to wear shirts that like represent the 49ers, his football team, which is something he does every weekend. Like when the NFL is going, he goes hard on his team. And if they lose or if they're playing poorly, he gets like emotionally invested, you know, like he's either like stoked that we're winning or he's pissed that we're losing, right? Like he gets emotionally invested in his team. And so like when he's dressed, he usually wears stuff that represent the Niners because that's where his emotions lie. So I don't know why they would want anything other. My mom would want anything other than my dad to represent himself. You know, I don't know. Just be yourself, guys. Be happy with who you are. You know, and grow into the things that you want. You know, like there's a future out there for all of us. We get to envision what that looks like and become the best part of who we want to be. Like that's the best thing. Become the person that you want to be. Like we get to do that. We get to choose this every day. And that's freaking awesome. So that's what I'm excited for. And I hope you guys are excited for that too. Oh shit. I didn't check Latios. I think that was the shiny, guys. Just kidding. It probably wasn't. I was so like, so someone just came. I don't know if you guys heard the dogs barking. It seemed like someone just came inside the house. The other night I was out with my friends for dinner. I was in a salmon color silk button shirt and tan dress up pants, snakeskin boots, whoa, shoes, my beard trimmed. But outside that, I'm a hoodie and shorts kind of guy. Yeah. Yeah. Yo, yeah, right? Special occasions. And it feels good to dress up, you know, from time to time. And I hope we all get to do that, you know, like hell yeah. That's what's up. Like I want to go to a ballroom dance and like yo, one day I'd like to like buy a dress for somebody with an invitation to like a ballroom dance. And just like that would be the surprise that they walk into and it's like sitting on their like on their dresser or their bed or something, and they walk in and they see this like magnificent dress and it like fits them well and it's perfect. Like I want them to like come home, open up that dress and just be astounded. Like, oh my gosh. And then there's an invitation to the ballroom. And then like, I'll have like a tuxedo, like sharp looking, like, you know, suit. And then we like meet at the ball. Like, you know, yo, that's a dream. That would be a dream date for me. Like a Hollywood, you know, that would be incredible. One day that I'm gonna have that happen. I hate suits so much. Now you hate suits so much. But wait, just wait, dude. Just wait. Just you wait. And yo, it's cool because as you grow and as things change, like your tastes and the styles and the things that you love will change too. And change is. I know right now it doesn't feel like it. You're young enough where it's like this is who I am, and this is what I'm gonna stay like for the rest of my life. I felt like that when I was a kid, but yo, growing up, things become so cool. Restrict? Yeah, that you spelled restrict, right? Been to a ballroom dance twice in my life. They're fun. Yo, they are fun. But I don't know. You guys know that like that movie scene, right? Like, you know what I'm talking about with the. It's like I don't know. I always wanted to ask somebody out on a date like that, like with an invitation and like a beautiful dress, a beautiful gown. Like I think that would be so romantic. Are you guys good gift givers? Like my favorite story, like I was engaged at some point in my life. I was young. I was like 25 at the time, and I was engaged to the woman that I wanted to spend the rest of my life with. Um, Her birthday was coming up. Uh, so in June, we went to this thing called Cattails. You're a good gift giver, kinda. In June, we went to this thing called Cattails, and there was a fountain. It was like this little elephant fountain, and while we were on this date, she looked at this fountain, was enamored by it. She just loved. She like elephants are her favorite animal, and this little fountain. It was adorable. It was a cute little fountain, but she just she just loved it, dude. Like it was funny. Like we were seeing real animals and like we saw snakes and tigers and lions and it was a cool little cat like rehabilitation center. And but while we were walking, they had this little fountain that it was like this little elephant like sitting up, and she was just enamored by it. So that was in June. Her birthday was in August. Well, one day I happened to find this place that had like, statues and things like that, and I found the same exact elephant like statue that she liked on that date that we had in June. Well, her birthday was in August, and so it was like perfect timing. I was thinking about like what to get her for her birthday, and this elephant statue was there, and I was like, this is perfect. This is exactly what I should get her. And so I found out how much it cost. I worked to get the money, and I was able to like buy it for her and give it to her as a gift. And she still talk like we're friends now, and she still has talked to me about that, like the statue. Like so I think I'm a pretty good gift giver. Both times I took my great grandmother to the ballroom dances for her birthday before she passed for her family. Before she passed for her family events. That's got to be that had to be magical for that's a great gift, right? You're a good gift giver. Necrotio, I sleepy? Oh, okay. I think Dialga would say eepy. I hope you get some solid rest. Last night I was up watching last night was crazy. I started watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and sleep just overtook me. Like it knocked me out. So I took like a 3-hour nap. I woke up at like 11 o'clock and started watching I watched T-Tar play The Walking Dead, and then I watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure after that. But yeah, last night it was weird. Sleep just like knocked me out, but I stayed up. I watched some JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Trying to remember. I know like stands are a thing now. Like that's the series that I'm in, the third season or the second season, I guess, the third arc. And Dio is back. So they're going to Egypt. And I've seen Dio, like he was eating people with his fingers, and that was kind of weird. So yeah, that's where I'm at with the JoJo's arc. But after that, I fell asleep, and I think I got a pretty good sleep. Woke up this morning and hung out for a little bit, and then got some coffee. And I was like, oh, I want to get to playing Pokemon. I want to get this shiny Latios, but it's not showing up yet. We might have missed it on that weird reset where I just didn't check. That would suck. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But that was fortunate finding that statue. Well, man, I feel like I could say legitimately I'm a soldier of fortune. Like things happened in my life that are just very very fortunate for me. So I've had a good life, man. I'm excited for life. I get very lucky. I'm a pretty happy guy. Dio is a dope character in that show. Yo, I'm curious to see what his stand is after the vampire thing and like blowing his head up on a boat and stuff like that. And now he's wearing Joe the first JoJo's was it Joseph Joestar's Jonathan Joestar? I think it's Jonathan Joestar's body. It's crazy, dude. JoJo's timeline hurts in general. It hurts. Care to expand? It's not too bad so far. I feel like every other generation they touch on JoJo. That's what I'm getting so far. It's like gets confusing around part 5 and 6 and beyond. Really? All right, well, I'm not there yet. My brother said that it's a great show. I think I had to pause the show one time because I laughed out. I was laughing so hard. But was it I think it's the Joseph Joestar from New York. The second generation that they talked about of JoJo cracked me up, man. He went up against the Zappelli, and Zappelli's like, "This girl is gonna beat you up," and he's like, and JoJo says that pigeon is gonna beat you up, and so like the girl like goes and strangles JoJo, and then like the girl goes back to Zappelli, and like out of out of the girl's mouth, the pigeon like flies out of her mouth and beats Zappelli. Oh man, that had me going so. I was cracking up in that one. That was such a good. I had to pause it because I wasn't able to read the like subtitles. Yo, it's so silly. I appreciate how silly this show is. JoJo is a great anime. The art style is unique, right? It's funny like that everybody has the same like square jaw feature, like the same nose, like but yet everybody has a distinct hairstyle. I can't tell if Jitaro's hat turns into his hair in the back. Like is that his hair or is that like that? Is he wearing a visor? Like I can't tell. And I think it's animated that way on purpose. But like it's so silly, right? Like such a silly design. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure he's wearing a visor, but I can't tell. Like it just seems like half of a hat and then it goes back into his hair. but like the design just goes back into hair, and so I can't tell what's going on with the rest of the hat. And I know there's one time he adjusted his hat, and I was like, are they gonna show it? Are they gonna show like what's going on with that hairstyle? But it didn't. It didn't say anything. So I think that's a joke. He seems rude. It's Jotaro seems so much ruder than I guess at some point every JoJo has been rude to women, but it showed like in the 1800s, Joseph Joestar, like just like he ignored Adina. What was her name? He ignored his love interest at first, and then like in the second series, like JoJo was kind of just he said shut up a lot, which was weird. Like it's weird that that's how the JoJos like treat people. And then now this Jotaro is like calling people bitch and stuff like that, and he's like hella mean to his mom. Like that's pretty bizarre. I think that's weird. But the funny thing is that the main JoJo gets small as the show goes on, and by part 7, the main JoJo is half the size as the first part one. The main JoJo is are you talking about Joseph Joestar? Because he was like during World War. I can't remember if it was the 1940s or like in weight and height. Yeah, I'd imagine so. He's gonna get older. Like right now, they're like all four of the guys are like ripped, and I imagine Joseph or the JoJos are gonna stay that way. I'd imagine. But yeah, if Joseph continues to be a part of the story, I'd imagine he'd lose weight and height because he's getting older. He's a full foot shorter. Yeah, that should be fun. The main character from each part? Okay. Yeah, they are huge right now. I'm in the third generation, and right now, like the grandpa, Joseph Joestar and Jotaro, are like muscular and about the same height. There was a moment where like it seemed out of character for Jotaro, but like they all put their foot down. Like it was like Jotaro, Jojo, and oh man, there's the guy from Egypt. And then there's the guy who was started off as a villain, but then like he was swayed to be a good guy. He's like, I just like how you guys live by your morals or something like that, and he became a good guy. And now they're all going after Dio, and so when they leave, it's not Suzy Q. What's the mom of Jotaro? Is not somebody that we didn't grow up with them, right? It's Holly. Yeah, when they leave Holly's house to go and save Holly, they all put their foot forward at the same time. Like the camera pans up, and they're all like standing like back to back with each other and like posing for the camera. It's just like super silly because it seems like really out of character. Yeah, I'm in the Stardust Crusaders. With like they're introduced stand, so like Haemon or whatever doesn't seem to be the focus on the power anymore. They're working on they're introducing stands, and they got on the plane. Yeah, I'm in part 3. I'm in the third arc. I'm in season 2, the first part of season 2, but it's the third arc. But yeah, like the stands are kind of interesting because they aren't talking about Haemon as much. But yeah, I'm enjoying the show. I think it's super silly. Like I think the first part kind of took itself fairly seriously, and like as the parts and have gone on. It's becoming more and more silly. So I imagine by part 6 or 7, it gets it's gonna just be absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, JoJo's is funny. I'm glad I'm getting through this series because I feel like it's a staple in anime, and most people know JoJo. But I need to get. I guess I'll watch the Gaike Kuda next, and then I want to watch Kill la Kill and Spy X Family because I feel like those are also pretty big staples. There's another anime, I forgot the name of it, though, but it has the same animation style as JoJo's Bizarre. What's it about? Yeah, but I'm enjoying JoJo's so far. My brother spoke really highly of it, and it's living up to what my brother was saying. It's just so silly. I know there's that gif where the guy is like got a cherry, and his tongue is just like going all over the cherry. I haven't gotten to that part yet, but yeah, I feel like the animation, I feel like the sense of humor is probably just going to get more and more wacky as the show goes. And I thought it was interesting. I don't know if Lisa is going to come back, but they did build up that she was Joseph Joestar's mom pretty like heavy, and then it didn't really like there was like nothing really after that. Like I think it served as the plot point for why why he should like save her, I guess. It's same concept, but really I'll have to find the name because it was good. Okay, interesting. I feel like Cowboy Bebop had a similar style, but I feel like JoJo's is just a satire for that like time period of anime, because it's like all the tropes. It's just a satire of anime, which is good. I it's called Steel Ball. Run! Steel Ball Run. Steel Ball. Trying to figure out what you're talking about. Steel Ball. Oh, part 7 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is Steel Ball Run. Is that like is that like your favorite part? I think eventually they focus on like someone named Joe. My brother was talking to me about it a long time ago. I remember it was my birthday one year, and I was playing Pokemon Scarlet, and I just wanted to hang out with my brother and my friend, and just like play Pokemon together. And we were shiny hunting. It was like just a fun hangout. But before we were shiny hunting, like we sat down, and my brother's girlfriend made like this cake, and we were watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure where he was in the story, and I remember thinking, man, this is wild. But my brother was like talking it up. But he was saying that it was just like there was a girl JoJo. It's like Jolene Joestar or something like that. Joseph, no, I can't remember her name, but I guess there's a point where it becomes like a girl. Jojo. And it seems like Joseph is still there. Joseph Joestar seems to be still there. So he's probably like a great. That's got to be funny. I think like because right now he's a grandpa to Jotaro. He's probably gonna be like great grandpa, great grandpa. I don't know. Part 7 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventures is still Ball Run, and it's not animated part of the series. Ooh. Not animated. I wonder if we get this shiny today. Oh man. I was considering Snapesy, I know you said that this is like the right way and you've seen people get the shiny from this and stuff like that, but I've been considering maybe resetting the backup save file just to like get some other stuff on the channel for a little bit and coming back to the hunt. It'd be nice to do ranked battles and it'd be nice to like find other shinies and stuff like that. I'd like to find a shiny Trico. I feel like we did get a shiny Grovyle at some point, but I gave it to QLF. So we do have like a shiny Trico. I have a shiny Mudkip, and so that'll probably be the Swampert that we end up using. And I think we got a shiny Combuskin, but I don't have a shiny Torchic. So there's some shinies that I want to get. And I was thinking like after the legendaries, we'd probably get them. But yo, we're at 13 hours and 17 minutes into the shiny hunt, and it doesn't seem to be wanting to show up at all. Latios is fairly stubborn, which is funny because this is not the bull. We got Terrakion in like 10 hours, and that was more of a bull than Latios is. Well, not in stubbornness apparently. But apparently Terrakion was more interested in showing up shiny than Latios is. So I don't know if I'm trying to figure out if we move to doing some other stuff in the game, or if we keep going here, because we still have these resets. Yeah, we still have gone 13 hours into shiny hunting this. Regardless if I pull up the backup save file or not. RNG will hit eventually. Even if it's another 10-hour hunt, I think RNG hits regardless. So hopefully though, in the next few hunts, RNG is a little bit more kind. The ones I had, shiny donuts going. Yeah, we have a level 2 psychic donut going right now. I think. It would have been nice to get a level 3, but doing the resets, we got a level 2, and I was like, okay, let's just use this one. So we settled. That could be the issue. But that would mean too, because I know that when we were resetting, we didn't have a lot of sweet berries for sparkling donuts. Oh, it's a shiny dragon. 2-star shiny dragon. Okay. Probably why it's taking longer, because you had sparkling power. The odds are a lot different. You said the ones had shiny donuts going. Probably why it's taking longer, because they had sparkling power. Yours isn't. Your odds are a lot different. Yeah, we have level 2 sparkling power for dragon. Are you saying it's because it's not level 3? I don't have level 3. Probably could have reset for level 3, but we didn't. Either way, 13 hours into this hunt shouldn't be so it shouldn't have taken this. I feel like we could have gotten better RNG, right? Like that's still possible. From what I've read so far too, it seems like level 2 and level 3 don't change the odds too much. Okay. Yeah, I think I settled at level 2 because what I had read said that like level 2 and level 3 don't change the odds too much. So I figured it was fine. But dang, that would suck if the level 3 does make a big difference. So yeah, maybe we could go into a backup save file. I could probably play offline a little bit and get some stuff done. Get more Pokémon Poké dollars, because we're gonna need to. I'm gonna need to. I think I want a new team going into ranked battles this time. I think Go-Goat or Embor. I think Lucario and Charizard or Gardevoir. We use those like all the time. And so it would be kind of fun to have like maybe Tatsuguri and Dondozo. That'd be kind of fun. Or maybe having Baxcalibur or Sceptile or something like that. That'd be kind of fun. I know you had Farfetch'd and Machamp and Goldango. That sounds pretty fun. So it'd be fun to, I think, mix up what we've got going on right now for ranked battles. It'd be fun to mix up the teams a little bit. So but I need to earn a lot more Poké dollars. I need to get millions of dollars so that I can afford the vitamins and stuff like that. I would really like to just get Latios and then move on. That'd be cool. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I feel like part of me is stubborn and wants to just continue the Latios hunt until we get the shiny. So please dissuade me, change my mind if you think I should do a backup save file, get some other stuff done. Like that, I'd be fine with that. But up until like clarity is given, until clarity is like dropped in the chat and say, hey Roy, like yo, get your shit together, bud. Get a 3-star donut, like go get the Poké dollars, like get all that stuff going. I feel like I'll probably be stuck on on shiny hunting Latios, which is fine by me. I just I don't want to bore anybody. But we've had some pretty good conversations, I feel like, today. And doing this Latios hunt, we've had some pretty solid conversations. I remember I always come off stream just kind of like super happy about most of the conversations that have been had. So I appreciate you guys being in the chat and hanging out with me, because I usually just am just happy that we got to sit down and talk. But yeah, it would be cool too if we had more stuff to do other than just getting Latios. But part of me is like, just get it and you'll be able to move on from here. It's going to be tough to get the 5-star for whatever's next. Like, we probably won't get Virizion, Cobalion, or Latios very quickly. So that's going to be another struggle, you know? That might take a couple of streams. And then hopefully RNG is a little bit kinder with the different hunts. I just saw how to hunt Virizion, and that looks like a bear. That looks like a pain in the butt. So hopefully RNG is like really good with Virizion. But I'm not happy about what that looks like. That's probably my least favorite. The running back and forth is like my least favorite method of hunting. And the fact that Virizion is like surrounded by a building and it's stuck behind a wall makes it, you can't see it. So you can't hear it. So you'll have to like reset for like 1,000 calories and then go up the ladder or the elevator to check on Virizion. I don't like that. That's gonna suck. that does not seem like a fun shiny hunt at all. But hopefully we get a 3-star. Yeah, I probably should have got a 3-star dragon donut from this hunt, or a 3-star psychic donut. But yeah, what I had read so far is that it's not much of a difference between 2 and 3-star donuts. So I settled on this one, and I could see that this is taking forever. So that's probably a mistake that we made. Oh, I need to remember after this, I need to catch a Pokemon for that art competition. But it's Saturday, yo. Saturday. All right. Yeah, I think after this, I'm gonna record myself catching a Pokemon. But I do want to like get through JoJo's as quick as I can. I don't really have too many plans, but I might check and see what's going on in the household today. See if I'll probably do some things around the house. I need to get some laundry done, which would be cool. And then, yeah, whatever time I think I have, I think I'm going to try and get through JoJo's. And then get started on maybe some of these other animes. So it should be a good weekend for that. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm up for anything. Adventures await, you know? Keep hearing It almost sound. Oh, what's the? I guess the frequency of the sound that I'm hearing almost sounds like whale noises. Like it's just a subtle in the background deep noise. I'm wondering if somebody's watching TV and I could hear the surround sound, or what that is. Maybe it's something outside. I don't know, but I keep hearing something funny. Yeah. So I don't know what's going on outside. I was thinking about going and checking it out, but I'd rather just get through these resets so that way we could get Latios to show up. Show up shiny. That's what's it's got to happen, right? The other day we got to look through Pokemon Home. I have a lot of the Mega Pokemon that could be shiny. So when Home opens up, maybe we bring in some Pokemon from like Pokemon Go and stuff like that. We had Rayquaza from the giveaway in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. We've got Groudon and Kyogre, and I think one of those is from Pokemon Go. And then I saw a Latios. I don't have a Latios, so I definitely need to get Latios from here. But I do want to get Latios from here too. And I think we have Virizion, and I don't think we have Cobalion. So those are all in Pokemon Home. That's kind of funny. But yeah, we got some Mega Evolution. Oh, we had Shiny Zeraora. That's going to be sick to see. I need to buy a new Xbox Series X so I can get back into Elden Ring again. Yo, that would be great. I enjoy watching people play Elden Ring. I haven't played it myself, but yeah, it looks like up my alley. Like it looks like the time period, the medieval dragons and side quests and adventures and stuff like that. That's I do enjoy that kind of gameplay too. So Elden Ring seems like a game that I would like. I watched some people play it in videos. I like that some of the Souls games look really challenging and tough. The Wukong Black Myth Wukong looks kind of crazy. That looks like a crazy game to play. But yeah, I don't know. There's some games out there, I feel like we get. Oh man, I keep saying this, but I feel like we get the shiny. But I don't know how else to feel. I feel like the time has definitely elapsed. The amount of times we've reset has elapsed to have RNG be on our side. I know I keep saying that, so I don't know. I don't know how else to feel. I wish there was like a guaranteed like idea of what shiny hunting these legendaries is like. So, but yeah, I can't say. I'd say like this is similar to the Dialga hunt that I had with Brilliant Diamond, and so I don't know what to expect. I'm guessing a longer hunt, which is where we're at now. But man, it would be so nice to finally get it. Okay, I think I figured out. I figured out what that noise. I think my roommate's playing Mario Kart. Figured out the noise. Second, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Speedwagon. His first name is, or like his name ended up being REO Speedwagon. Yeah, that was funny. People who make Souls games harder scares me. Yo, like challenges. Yo, I feel like video games that are like make the situation just desperate, and like while you're playing it's just nothing but despair. That's so hard. Like I like having hope throughout the game, and having the ability, like it's almost like solo leveling, or like One Punch Man. Your narrative is supposed to be, is meant to be the like the narrative that you're the champion, or you're the reason for the game. So that's what I'm used to from games, from most games. But yeah, when you're like challenged so heavily that it's like it almost feels like you're not meant to get past this. That's rough. But despair is definitely a part of video games, and that's what it makes the challenge. So when you finally beat this thing and you finally get to move on, and there's that sense of conquering despair, that's kind of interesting, and video games do create that sense. So yeah, Souls games are definitely despair. Like that's like the what you're meant to conquer. Despair is pretty much the meaning of Souls games, is what it seems like. And I don't know, man. Sometimes it's like I don't need that kind of shit in my life. But yeah, it is interesting to watch, and there are people that take the challenge, and I think getting that feeling of that sense of accomplishment, and overcoming despair is an incredible feeling too. So maybe I do need that kind of shit in my life. Maybe getting this shiny Latios will be overcoming despair, because I feel like it's not gonna happen right now. But we're taking it 2 hours at a time, and the more we do it, the closer we get to it. So part of me doesn't want to give up. Part of me wants to go to a backup save file and get a fresh start on the RNG maybe. But I don't know how it works. I can't say that that's how it works. At least the music's good. Pokemon. This game has some really good music. I like getting into ranked battles. It seems like every time we pop in and Jacinth's, like I feel like I fall into it. Like I fall into that music, because once the battle starts, it's like it pops off, and then like as the battle's going on, I am caught up in the battle, and so I forget about the music. But like it's like a hype. It's like a hype every time the battling starts, because of Jacinth's like theme, which I keep saying Jacinth wrong. My brother and I looked it up, and I think the way to say Jacinth is Jacinte. Jacinte. Which is funny, because Jacinte. That THE at the end is not what I thought. Or Jacinte. Jacinte. Oh, I think that was it. Yeah, I think the scene, like for me, I feel like in French, like the most I has the E sound. So that's what I was thinking. I took French in high school, and I didn't. That wasn't my best subject, but I, what was her name? Madam Trevon was a bit of an asshole. So she wasn't my favorite teacher. But good on her. I feel like she stuck to her guns with French, teaching French. I had some friends that were like in third. She was the only French teacher, and there was people who were in the third part of the class, like taking like advanced French. Like, dude, that's crazy. But I was probably a little punk kid in high school, trying to get angry at teachers for being I wasn't learning the way that I wanted to learn in that class. Rough times, I guess. Could have been a better student. Could have had a better teacher. So where's the balance? There's no balance in that. But yeah, I'd probably be a much better student now. Man, what was her name? Matter Trevon? She was an interesting teacher. Very strict. And as a high schooler, as like a teenager, strict was not my, like, I liked easygoing, chill, like, let me learn at my pace. Let me learn like physically. Let me learn by interacting. I think I like learning that way. So the ruler, like, slapping on the desk, or I don't know, just like getting at people's like way of life or way of being was frustrating to me. Like, so yeah. I think I'd do better now. People are who they are, and I get that, and I'm more understanding of that now. So, what do you guys think about doing a chat battle on the 17th and the 31st? So next week on Saturday, I'd say at 12 o'clock again, maybe 12 p.m. I'll put it in the Discord and see if you guys are up for it. But Joel was asking to do another chat battle. He disappeared. I don't know where he went, but see, I think it'd be cool to have it scheduled so that you guys can join in. But I think on the 17th and on the 31st, we could probably set up another chat battle where we hop in the Discord and play together. I'd be down for that. But I'll post either a poll like I did before, or I'll try and find a way to like have a schedule show up, like an event or something like that. Create an event, maybe. I'll try and figure that out in Discord and get you guys all set up to sign up for it, or at least have it scheduled so that you guys are aware of it. But I think it'd be fun to hop back in and chat and get you guys battling again with me. I can help with that. Last time we just made a poll. I don't know if there's like a better way to make announcements, but there's an announcement I think I want to make for Ladiesman. He's got a small PokeTuber channel. You can make an event. Can I make an event? Is that something that I have control over? Because last time I was looking, I ended up just making a poll, and that kind of worked because it showed 5 people sign up for it, and I pinned the poll. Okay, I pinned the poll to the chat, so that way you could click on the pin and it brings you back to the chat. But yeah, I don't know. It'd be nice to have like something just kind of like apparent or like set reminders or something along those lines to let people interact with that. Because it'd be nice to have like a sign up, like, hey, I'll sign up for this day at this time, and we'll be there. That way, we don't have like, um, hey, can you do this um, this event on this day out of nowhere, like just a sudden event, like that way nobody no if that's what's happening, then nobody's prepared for it, you know. Because Joel was asking this morning, like, can you do a battle chat? And it's like, I wasn't, I don't know if anybody else is prepared for something like that today. And be cool, but like, what if you can only battle for like 20 minutes? Like, what happens after that? You know, like, it'd be cool to have it scheduled out. Everybody can participate or join in, or if we don't have enough participation, I could plan around that or something like that. So yeah, that's kind of where my thought process was on random ideas about battling and things like that. Should be scheduled, organized, and set up so that everybody has a chance to join in. And Necrotio, I was thinking about bringing that there's like this bot called Pokémeow. I'm using it for this competition in someone else's in Ladiesman's server. But it looks like it'd be fun. We could have it as a channel in our Discord, possibly. Sure, make a challenge for it. Yeah, so Ladiesman's got Pokémeow, and it's basically like you can put in commands, get Pokeballs, you can shop, you can earn coins. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I just haven't set up something like that. I was thinking about doing it and trying to figure it out, but I don't know. Sometimes it's good to have like two eyes on, two sets of eyes on something like that. But yeah, maybe we put in the Pokémeow bot on the Discord server, so that way people can play in there, catch Pokemon and level up and things like that. Seems like fun. And I saw it in Boltz's chat. It's like just chatting lets people level up, and I thought that was kind of funny. But what I've noticed is that like one person is like going really hard, and they're so I don't want anybody to feel despair from just chatting, you know, or things like that. So I'm not sure about that. But yeah, there's some cool bots out there in Discord. And it'd be cool to add some stuff to the channel. But I like what we have. People share art. People talk about their days. I've been sharing pictures of Onyx, who's adorable. And that's where I get to announce like, hey, this is we're going live. So that's always nice too. So. But it's good hearing from you guys and having you guys in the chat. So it'd be cool if you guys had more stuff to do. I think that's why I was thinking of maybe putting that Pokémeow in there. Yesterday we got a new Discord member, and she said that she likes that there's only one rule, the be nice rule. Be nice, yeah. That's a good rule. Okay. We're close to 14 hours on the shiny hunt. So who knows when this Latios is gonna show up. I'm gonna stop saying that it should show up because obviously we're at that point. So hopefully we get it soon though. Hopefully we get it in the next 10 minutes. Yeah, that'd be nice. But yeah, 14 hours on a shiny hunt is pretty wild. What do you think, Lucario? We can get Latios soon. That'd be cool. I think right now my mouse pad is like is a mat for the TCG, but it's a shiny Eevee mat next to a tree, which is pretty cool. But my nephew, not my fur nephew, but my real life nephew gave me this one, which is pretty cool. It's not shiny, but having the evolutions is pretty sweet. So I don't know if I swap out the shiny Eevee for these ones, but I've been considering it. So yeah, I thought that was kind of cool. I've been looking at this for a few days and just not sure right now what to do with it, but I've been thinking about it. At some point, I'll have more than one monitor too. Like there's a space on my desk over here for a monitor, and I think having it like having a vertical monitor, a second monitor that's like vertical would be kind of cool. But yeah, at least we have the space for that. But yeah, maybe one day. But it'd be nice to have like the Discord up and stuff like that in a different space. And try not to crowd the OBS screen. Like OBS is taking up the whole screen here, so that's my setup currently. But it'd be nice to have like other programs. And I think it'd be cool too. I've seen there's a way to like make little, while you're in the chat, you could have like Pokemon on the YouTube chat. Like you can have Pokemon just by chatting. And so like there's little Pokemon that it's on I've seen Pip Knight's channel have it. So I need to look into how to do that, but it'd be really cool to have like at the bottom of the video, if you chat, it creates a Pokemon for you. And so your little Pokemon and your YouTuber name would be above the Pokemon. That's something I think would be kind of cool to have. I've seen a few people have it. Pip Knight was one person. I think Princess Diana had it at some point, but I'm not sure how to run that. But I think I need to look into it because it's probably just a plugin to have on OBS, and it would allow you guys to have cool little Pokemon, and you could regenerate it, I think, to have the Pokemon that you want. So I think that'd be kind of fun to have. I think that's an incentive to have people like chatting and stuff like that. Like, I know in Pimp Knight's chat, I've had myself as like Tentacool. I've had myself as Riolu, which was pretty sweet. But I don't usually chat too often in his chat because there's usually like tons of people that are chatting. So I'll just watch instead. And I don't get to catch him live very often either. But yeah, it'd be cool for live streams to have a little banner of Pokemons running around. I wonder if from this side, if you get to see like everybody who's showing up in the chat. And it's funny too, when the Pokemon are there, like, and you make a chat, it'll usually pop the chat up at the bottom of the screen too. So that might be a cool function to put on the channel. But yeah, if we can figure that out, there's probably some cool other stuff that we can figure out too. Like when we do a Nuzlocke, one of the things that I was hoping that we could do is have like a border showing what Pokemon are in our team. Yeah. It'd be cool to have like a border showing what Pokemon are in our team. And like, I know for like a lot of the Switch games, you could put like, the Nuzlocks, or there's like incentives to like let certain Pokemon live, or you guys could like incentivize me to like have a Pokemon like stuck in a lower evolution or things like that. I've seen like, it seems like Pip Knight's chat are typically very trolly to how he plays his games, and so he gets stuck with like never being able to evolve Feebas or never being able to evolve his Charmander. Sometimes they like kill off his Pokemon, especially Pokemon that are his starters or things like that. So I know that's a thing, but then there are people that also put like revives or like full revives or things like that on his Pokemon so that he lives during his Nuzlocke. Don't know for this thing to happen. Oh, for the border? Yeah, I'm not sure if he does it through Discord or if he does it through OBS. But I think from what it looks like and from what I've learned so far is that there's probably some plugins that you could do. But yeah, that's kind of cool. Since we stream so often, it'd be cool to be able to set up a couple of plugins for you guys to have a little bit more entertainment along with what's going on the screen. And now, like, we've got some pretty regular folks showing up. Snapesy's usually here. QLF and Necroshow, you guys are usually here. Moon shows up pretty regularly. So it'd be cool for you guys to have something to do along with watching the stream. But yeah. I'm always here, even if I'm not messaging. Okay. Yes, always here in spirit. That's true. I've talked about you when you're not here a few times. Just we've gone through. You've been here from the very beginning, and so some of the adventures that have happened have just been like while you're here, and like you're a big part of the channel. So it is always a bummer when you're not here, but I definitely get it. The Riolu incident, yeah, dude. The first like week of my channel, yo. All right, well. This Latios is being stubborn. I think I need to make a decision on the backup file. So I'll consider that. I might because it'd be nice to play the game outside of stream to get like money, to do battles, to set up like teams of Pokemon and stuff like that. It'd be nice to be able to have time off stream to do some stuff while we're locked into these shiny hunts. I don't feel like it's continuous, or like it to hop out of these shiny hunts. So part of me wants to just continue until we get the Minty Boy. And I feel like, gosh, it's got to happen soon. But obviously, that's what I've been saying. And part of me wants to like go back and collect the stuff for ranked battles. Give us a chance to be able to do ranked battles on stream. Give us a chance to give me a chance to like build up new teams, shiny hunt some stuff off screen. Like part of me wants to do that, but I don't know. Still haven't decided. Not sure. I think we're my stubborn part, the stubborn part of me wants to just continue the shiny hunt until we get it. And then I think the adventurous part of me wants to like be ready, set some stuff up so that way we can do ranked battles or do some shiny hunts outside of this. So, but I feel like that's going to come after we get the shiny. So I don't know. That's my conundrum. That's where I'm at in my head, what I'm thinking. But yeah, I don't know. Sometimes being stubborn sucks, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I think we'll give this a couple more shots. For a couple more shiny hunts streams, and if we don't get anywhere, then maybe something's wrong. So QLF was kind of indicating that with Latios showing up where it's at every time seems weird, and now that like I've noticed it is spawning in a similar spot like every time. So I don't know if that's what's supposed to happen. Snapesy said that this is how to hunt it. So I'm like, okay, let's keep going. I think you're right. Part of me wants to bring up the backup save file just to see if like something is different on like a different save file. You know, just to see what happens. But yeah, I really think it should show up shiny. This is 14 hours now, 14 hours into the shiny hunt. So we've been going at this for a week. I feel like the adventurous and the wily, the spry side of me wants to just reset and do some stuff and then come back to this, so that way we can try again and maybe get some better RNG or worse RNG, but like at least know for sure like this is how it works. So I'll consider that. I'll think about it. Maybe we go a couple more streams and then try it. But yeah, it'd be nice to be able to get to rank day in the new season, grab the Sceptilite. But it'd also be nice to just have this shiny show up. So that's where I'm at. I think we're going to end the stream for today. We're at 2 hours with no shiny. So yeah, let's check this one last time. It'd be awesome to end the stream with the shiny after lamenting about it, I guess. Okay, no shiny. So I think I'm going to end today. We're going to ponder what to do here coming up. And I hope you guys enjoy the start to your weekend. I hope it's an awesome start to the weekend. I'm gonna go enjoy the weekend for a bit. I hope you guys have. I'll look forward to seeing you guys on the next stream. Don't forget to level up, and we'll see you guys soon. Bye.